It's Friday, September 23rd, 2005, and this is episode number 4 for Walt Disney World Today. I'm your host, Matt Hochberg, and today's panel includes Len Testa of both the Unofficial Guide to Walt Disney World, as well as TouringPlans.com. Welcome, Len.
Hey, Matt, thanks for having me.
And, of course, we have Mike Scopa of MousePlanet.com. Welcome.
Thank you, Matt.
Today we'll be talking about newest attraction, Soarin'. Soarin' is part of the 50th anniversary celebration going on at Walt Disney World, and is in essence a hang gliding simulation that flies guests over different areas of California that is tame enough for nearly everyone to experience. So, what's the best way to see Soarin'?
Probably right after Mission Space and Test Track. And the reason for that is that the wait times for those two attractions are usually greater than the wait times of any other two attractions in Future World West. So our advice typically is to see Test Track first thing in the morning, then Mission Space, then grab a Fast Pass for Soarin', and hit the Living with the Land ride fourth. And that'll allow you to spend most of your early morning and mid-morning in Future World West waiting for that Fast Pass return time on Soarin'. It works out really, really well. We've been recommending this since Soarin' has opened, and the feedback we've got on this touring plan is really, really positive. In fact, no negatives on it.
Wow, Soarin' third. I would have guessed that it would have been a little bit higher up. I think a lot of the folks who miss Mission Space because they're afraid of it would probably opt for Soarin'. But that's not
the
case.
key there is getting the Fast Pass in Step 3. So typically what that does is give you a return time of around 10:30, 10:45 in the morning, and that gives you plenty of time to do lots of other things in Future World West.
Great. And what kind of interesting things should we look for while riding Soarin'?
Well, the thing is, Matt, that when you ride Soarin' several times, you may be looking at the screen from different angles. So you can be sure that you can see some things in one angle that you won't see at another angle. One of the things that I've noticed is that there are 3 hidden Mickeys in the Soarin' ride. And the first one is when you are going over the hills and you see that golf course. If you look to the lower left, you will look for a golf cart. And there is a man standing on the side of the cart, and he's holding a blue Mickey balloon. That's the first of the 3 hidden Mickeys that you can spot while watching that film. The second hidden Mickey needs some really, really quick eyeballs, because what happens is that as you're going over the golf course, there's a man who's just about to swing a golf club, and when he strikes that golf ball, it heads directly towards you. And if you look real quick, and if you can spot that ball, you will see a hidden Mickey right on the rotation of the ball. That's something that a lot of people will miss.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've ever seen that, Len.
I have. It's great.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the blue balloon. That's cool.
Yeah, I think the reason why a lot of people miss that one is because it's in the lower left-hand corner. The one that everybody sees is when you come to the finale and you're soaring over Disneyland, you're going up Main Street, USA, and you're watching the fireworks explode, and the second burst forms a huge classic Mickey in the sky. So that's the 3. But one of the things that I've noticed in Soarin', and it would be really neat for everyone to see this, is that when you are in the midst of the movie and you see this hang glider on the right-hand side, if you look immediately to the bottom of the screen, you'll see a natural phenomenon. And I'm not going to say what it is, but just keep your eye on for the glider that comes to your right. And as soon as you see him, look to the bottom of the screen.
While I hate to stop this Soarin' love fest, but call me crazy, guys, but I think that I'm not really impressed with it. No, I'm not impressed with Soarin'. It's just Star Tours or maybe even Body Wars with a bigger screen, and you can dangle your legs. I mean, what is so great about it? I don't understand.
You're crazy.
You have no heart. Well, first of all, I mean, it's a huge attraction. It's big in scope. It's done. The movements are so smooth. The visuals are just stunning. How can you not like it?
But I mean, when you rode Star Tours or Body Wars or Back to the Future
you're
Universal,
in a cramped tin box and they shake you up. Big deal.
it's the same idea though. It's a larger screen.
Oh no, it's completely different.
Go ahead, Mike.
This is a tweener attraction. It's a tweener attraction because it's sort of a thrill ride, but it's not a thrill ride. It's a gentle thrill ride, and it bridges the gap between the non-thrill rides and the thrill rides for those people who just can't handle the roller coasters, for those people who cannot handle the drops from the Tower of Terror, for those people who cannot handle the centrifuge from Mission Space. I think that's what makes this so popular. I'm guessing that you are Mr. Thrill Ride, and I think that's why you don't find it as exciting as the next person.
Well, you bring up a very good point, Mike, and I think that's well taken, and probably part of the reason why my mom can actually ride it. As I try to think about it, the more that I've ridden it, I've tried to think what the appeal of it is, and it just seems to me like at the heart of it is it's just a video, and you're watching the video, and you're moving along, and it's nothing major. It's not some groundbreaking attraction like, say, Mission Space is technologically. I think this is just an old technology that they just made
The
bigger.
ride mechanism itself is pretty cool, though. I mean, the idea of lifting you up and doing a hang glider simulation is pretty clever, and the way that they go about doing it is also, pretty clever. Granted, you're in front of what is essentially a curved IMAX screen, but still, they pulled it off really well. My one beef with it is, what does Soarin' over California have to do with Future World? Unless, at some point in the future, Disney thinks we're all going to be hang gliding over the Golden State, which doesn't make any sense. But other than that, if they change the film out, I think it's a great attraction.
Well, to each their own, right?
Well, I like it.
Nah, you're still wrong, but anyway, go ahead.
Two out of three.
That's right. Anyway, that's it for us today. This has been episode 4 of Walt Disney World Today. Be sure to visit the Walt Disney World Today website at www.wdwtoday.com for the show notes, as well as the ability to send us your comments about this brand new podcast. As always, you can look for our new shows on Mondays and Fridays of every week. For Len Testa and Mike Scopa, I'm Matt Hochberg. We'll see you next show.